Alright, let's talk about something that's both fascinating and, let's be honest, a little gross: New York City's ongoing battle with rats. But here's the twist: it's not just about the rats, it's about the trash bins. And the question on everyone's mind is, who's really winning this war? Is it the rodents, or are the trash bins finally gaining the upper hand? Personally, I think this story goes way beyond just rats and garbage. It's a window into urban planning, human behavior, and the relentless adaptability of nature. So, let's dive in. First off, the numbers are intriguing. According to recent reports, New York City is on track to record the fewest rat sightings since the pandemic, with a 22% drop in the first 7 months of 2026. That's huge, right? But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just happening by accident. Former Mayor Eric Adams launched a full-on war on rats campaign, complete with a rat char position that required applicants to be somewhat bloodthirsty and have a general aura of badassery. I mean, come on, that's the kind of job posting that makes you stop and think. What does it say about a city when it needs a rat char? In my opinion, it's a sign of how deeply ingrained this problem is, and how seriously the city is taking it. One of the key strategies has been the containerization of trash. Basically, instead of leaving garbage bags on the curb, the city is rolling out trash bins with lids. Sounds simple, right? But what many people don't realize is that this small change has a massive impact. Leading rodentologist Robert Corrigan called lids on trash cans the true hero of rat management. And he's not wrong. Rats thrive on human waste, and by cutting off their food supply, the city is essentially starving them out. But here's the thing: rats are survivors. They've been around for millions of years, and they're not going to disappear overnight. So, while sightings are down, it's not like they've vanished. They're just adapting. And that's what makes this really interesting. Take the East Village, for example. Despite the city's efforts, rat sightings there have surged by 37%. Why? Well, it's a mix of factors. Older buildings, underground infrastructure, and a younger population that's out at night all play a role. But what this really suggests is that the war on rats isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a neighborhood-by-neighborhood battle, and some areas are tougher nuts to crack than others. If you take a step back and think about it, this raises a deeper question. Can we ever truly win against rats, or are we just managing the problem? Gil Bloom, a pest management expert, puts it perfectly: we have to consider who our adversary is. Rats are burrowing animals with an incredible ability to adapt. They only need 1 ounce of food and water a day, and their range is much greater than we thought. So, even with trash bins and containerization, there's still enough food around for them to survive. People litter, food stands exist, and trash bags are still left out in some areas. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, or, in this case, human and rat. What makes this story even more compelling is the psychological aspect. As Bloom points out, if they're out at night and people don't see them, is it still a rat? It's still a rat, but the perception of the problem changes. New Yorkers' relationship with rats is as much about visibility as it is about reality. And that's where the trash bins come in. By reducing sightings, the city isn't just cleaning up the streets, it's changing how people feel about living there. In my opinion, that's just as important as the actual rat population. So, who's winning this war? Honestly, it's hard to say. The trash bins are definitely making a dent, but the rats aren't going down without a fight. What this really suggests is that urban living is a delicate balance between humans and the wildlife that shares our space. We can build better infrastructure, we can innovate, but at the end of the day, nature always finds a way. And that's the bigger trend here. It's not just about rats or trash bins, it's about how we coexist with the world around us. As we wrap up, I'll leave you with this thought: what does it mean to win against something as resilient as a rat? Is it about eradication, or is it about finding a way to live alongside them without letting them take over? Personally, I think it's the latter. Because let's face it, rats aren't going anywhere. But neither are we. And maybe, just maybe, that's the real victory.